to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat.
Good afternoon, non-sports fans. Today we're going to be continuing on with our video series on understanding American football today. We're going to find out about the touchdown, which is, of course, a function of scoring, which is pretty much the most important thing in any sport, scoring.
Damn it, this always happens. I think I'm going to score and then I never score. It's not fair. We've traveled 100 miles because we thought we were going to score. But now it's not going to happen. Damn it. And look at this guy. He's old, but he's probably scored 1,000,000 times.
Oh, yeah.
But not us. We're never going to score. We're never going to score.
So scoring, it is important. We call it something different depending on the game. In baseball, they're called runs. In basketball, baskets. In soccer or football or hockey, these are called goals. But in the American football system, they're just called points. And there are 4 possible different score or point values in American football. You can score 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, or 6 points. We're going to be concentrating on the most common, certainly the most desirable, which is the touchdown. Touchdown is worth the most, 6 points. We'll talk about the other point values in a different video, but today it's all about the touchdown. Now, of course, as I mentioned, this is the most desirable way to score a point, and it involves wherever you start. You could start on the 25-yard line, the 40-yard line, as far back as here, so you can, wherever you start, the goal is always the same. You got to move the ball until you cross that goal line. And if you get it into the end zone, that's all you got to do. You've scored 6 points. You can throw it into the end zone. You can run it into the end zone. You do whatever you can, but you get it in there. Once you cross that goal line, you have scored your points, and that's all there is to it. It's about as simple as it gets. There are, of course, additional points that can be scored immediately after a touchdown, but 6 is the highest possible individual score that you can get. So that is what most teams are going for primarily. Next, let's see an example of this. We're going to watch one of the greatest touchdowns in American football history. We call it the catch. It was performed by the San Francisco 49ers, which happens to be my team, and the great player Joe Montana throws to Dwight Clark to score a 6-point touchdown. This will be an example of a throwing touchdown. Let's watch and see how it goes.
So we were, talking about it in the huddle, and Joe was saying, Freddie, I'm going to come to you. And then as we're breaking the huddle, he's like, Dwight, be ready.
Tom Landry is 6 yards away from his 6th Super Bowl. And of course, for the upstart 49ers, they're 6 yards away from Pontiac. 3rd and 3. Montana looking, throwing in the end zone. It's a madhouse at Candlestick with 51 seconds left.
Dwight was so slow. Took him forever. I always joke with him and go, God, it took you forever to get back there and slide.
As I started back across, Everson Walls was right beside me. He had me covered. I remember seeing the ball coming and thinking, wow, that's pretty high. Joe just put it in the exact spot that it had to be. Just another magical play by Joe.
All those bitter memories against Dallas wiped away by one magical play.
Of course, we played it 153 million times in my head. And I'll be dadgum if he doesn't throw a floater. I thought the ball was an incomplete pass.
All right, so that is known as the catch, one of the best one of the best examples of scoring a touchdown. Now, I've been here to, that happened at Candlestick Park. They have a new stadium. It's called Levi Stadium, and they have a statue, a life-size statue. And here is Dwight Clark, who he's the one who got the ball, and he's standing next to his own life-size statue, and they figured out exactly how high he had to jump to catch that ball. So hopefully this shows an example of how high that was. And that's a man who's 2 meters tall, like 6 foot 4 inches. So it's pretty incredible. All right, next time we're going to discuss some of the other ways to score, which is additional points that you can get after the touchdown. So we'll see how that goes in our next video. Thanks for joining us today. See you next time.